Okay, this is the morning of day 7. Yes, day 7.
So.
Okay, so we're at the Deer Creek Trailhead.
Where we ended last night.
Where we ended up last night, correct. We are day hiking today. We've left our packs at Whispering Pines Campground. They're really nice folks there. They let us leave our big, full, heavy packs there for the day. We are going to hike to Pilot Knob. We're going to the Sugar Shack for lunch. Cheeseburgers and fries await us. Then we're going to assess how things are. We've had trail reports of very high water creek crossings at Elk Creek, for example. We have been told that there's a bridge across Box Elder Creek, but I haven't been able to confirm that. And the danger is if we start off on the next section and we get up to the next trailhead, but there's a really wide, scary, fast creek, river at the finish between us and the trailhead, then we either have to swim it, be risky about that, bushwhack to a road maybe, I don't know, or hike back the way you came. And that's a bummer. We don't want to do that.
At this point, we're done with that.
At this point, we've heard really kind of scary reports about crossing Elk Creek 5 and 6 times, 40-foot swaths of is that a word? Of very fast-moving, unsafe water. There was another guy that we met southbound. He declined to do that, and he's more experienced than I am, certainly. So I don't know what the fate of my through hike. I may have to reach some level of acceptance that I may not be able to finish this year. I may have to come back in the fall. I don't know. Well, we'll see. But it's been an awesome trip so far. We'll complete 80 miles at least today. We'll top off 80 miles. And it's been a great first longer backpacking trip, however it turns out. So, all right, we're going to the Sugar Shack. Okay, we made it to Pilot Knob Trailhead at 4.7 miles. Yeah. And now we're going to head down the road to the Sugar Shack.
It was a nice trail.
Yeah, that was nice.
Pretty.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have our big packs either.
Yeah.
We did have to put the rain goats on it. Sprinkled for probably it rained for like 20 minutes. Now we feel a little steamy.
But our feet aren't soggy yet today.
I'm a little damp. Not bad. Well, the grass was a little wet. That's all right. It was a good, nice little hike though. So if you're in the area and you want a little, just a little couple-hour hike, that was Deer Creek to Pilot Knob. Hey, what's up, hikers? This is Turtle on the Trail, and I'm coming to you from the camper. So, let's see. Where did I leave you off last? We were at the Sugar Shack near Silver City, South Dakota. So we hiked that section from the Deer Creek Trail to Pilot Knob, and that was really lovely. There was only a couple times we got our feet wet. Like I've mentioned several times, there's been a tremendous amount of rain and snow melt here in the last 2 weeks. This area between Nemo and Silver City, actually all around the Custer, Keystone Hill City region of South Dakota, they received about 2 feet of snow the 3rd week of May. So that caused tremendous water drainage down the Black Hills, and all the creeks were overflowing. They actually closed a bunch of roads, campgrounds, and trails due to bridges flooding out. By the time we arrived, the creeks are still dangerously high to be crossing, especially without a bridge or without any assistance at all. I mentioned earlier, I believe that we met a southbound hiker on the Centennial Trail. A really fit guy, and he's, a veteran, a big, strong guy. He's probably 6'2" at least, and he declined to cross Elk Creek, saying that it was very, very fast. It was about 40 feet across, and it was just simply unsafe. So here we come along a few days later, and the water has receded quite a bit from the banks. That's no longer overflowing. However, there's still a very large volume of water, and it's very fast. So it's not a slow-moving creek at all. Being a novice hiker and certainly a novice backpacker, it's not something that I'm going to risk myself. It's the best dog ever, Tommy. He's happy to be reunited. Yes. So that's not something I'm going to risk myself or with my friend. Random, she's gone home. Her family came and met her here, so that was her original plan, was to just be with me for these 8 days. So she went home. My family is here, and I still have several days that I was intending to finish the trail with, but due to the creek crossings, I'm gonna just go sightseeing and do some fishing and maybe some stand-up paddleboarding and stuff like that with my kids and my husband. So so I'm sad to have to kind of turn loose of that idea of completing my very first through hike. But, you know, I want to be safe, and I want to, you know, I got to accept my limitations, right? I'm not a 20-year-old with super swift water rescue skills, right? So that's okay. I'm really proud that we, you know, we went out there as a couple of, you know, middle-aged moms, you know, for our first mom adventure, and we did, you know, we did over 85 miles in 7 hiking days, and I think that's fantastic. Yeah, we did a lot. You know, we had a few days of day hiking in the beginning, to kind of get our feet wet, so to speak, and literally, and we did a lot. We put down some miles, and it kind of proved to myself that I can do it. You know, I can do it as a 50-year-old mom. You know, I can get out there and go backpacking and do what I want. So, right, the water crossings are not something I'm prepared to do alone. You know, I mean, it's not worth it. I'm not going to risk my safety. And I was going to hike these last few days by myself, with him. That's right, Tommy, the best dog ever, aren't you? I was going to hike these last few days with him. So it is what it is. You know, I'm not going to risk my safety to finish, and that's okay. I'm learning to accept that and kind of, you know, you can't control Mother Nature, right? I need to just get over that and move on. And I'm really thankful to have had the opportunity and, you know, to come out here for 8 to 10 days and do this at all. So that's fantastic, and I'm really happy about that. So watch for more hiking videos. Who knows what's next? I definitely have a bucket list of hikes that I want to complete, including the Three Sisters Wilderness Trail in Oregon. That's between 40 and 50 mile loop in the Sisters, Oregon area in the Cascades there. You know, some of the other hikes that are super crowded are really not for me. I mean, there's some fantastic places to see, but I don't want to deal with all the other people, honestly. So the Colorado Trail may be on the bucket list. You know, that's 400 and something miles, so that might be a lot of fun to do that next summer or maybe the year after. I don't know. We'll see. But there's plenty to do at home. There's plenty of, you know, between 20 and 30, 40, 50 mile loops in the Rocky Mountain region. So stay tuned and see what's next.